90.5 The Night, Brookdale Public Radio. Jeff Raspe here with you. Glen Burtnik is here with me as well. How are you? And why can't I do this? Oh, that's not going to be good.
Oh, no, it's not working? I'm yelling across the studio. Can you hear me, Jeff? I'm over here. There's technical problems. Oh, it's my jinx once again.
No. See, those are working. It's that one that's not working. I don't know. Maybe it's not.
We can
Emily,
sing together.
Emily, say something up there.
All right.
Here we go. Is that working?
No, it's not working.
Nope.
I brought Emily Grove, and apparently I didn't have to because her mic isn't working.
Well, we'll work around that. So let us actually talk about what is happening on Thursday. It is the Asbury Park Musical Heritage 2011 concert fundraising event, which will feature you, Glen Burtnik, Outside the Box, the Mayor's Players, which is not just a band name.
It's
actually the mayor.
Yeah, imagine that. I know. How do you top that?
How cool is that?
Yeah.
And your band will include all sorts of various and sundry special people, including Miss Emily Grove, who's sitting here next to us.
Emily's going to get up there, yeah. You know, it's rare that, well, a lot of times I will do solo gigs, but I call it the lonely show. When I get up with an acoustic guitar by myself and just sing, it's like I get bored. You know, I'm like, where can I have a drummer to hang out with after, in between, whatever. And so it goes to show that when I do get opportunities to play with a band, I bring as many people as I possibly can on stage. And I've been doing that for years. Like I've been doing, you know, I've got a Christmas extravaganza that I do every year, and I do these Beatles shows where I bring on choirs and orchestras, and I mean, I do. It's completely over the top ambitious, but at least I'm happy. Yeah.
And every now and then you can sneak off and nobody notices.
That's kind of true. That's the deal. I'm trying to get it so that, you know, I don't even have to show up.
But you do have to rehearse.
Yeah.
And kind of be the band leader.
Yeah, I'm a reluctant band leader, but it's socially, it's good because it keeps me, it keeps me social.
So who else is going to be on stage besides you and Emily on Thursday?
Well, Joanna Burns will be singing with us. So we have Sarah Tomek on drums, wonderful local, fabulous,
goes without saying.
Yeah, no, and beautiful drummer. Let's see, Mark Muller is on guitar.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
He's super great. And he was with Shania Twain, among other people, Mark O'Connor and all these people. But let's see. And on bass is Jeanette Jones from Staten Island. And on keyboards is Eric Safka, who most people might know as the organist with the great Matt O'Ree.
Indeed.
And then we have some other guests. Christine Martucci is going to sing a song with us. And Anthony D'Amato is going to sing a song with us. And we're going to bring back Elvis Presley from the dead. He's gonna be, and actually, Taylor Hope is going to get up.
Oh.
Do you know her?
I have not yet met her, but I know who she is.
She's legendary. She's a junior in high school, and she loves playing music, and she's a violinist among other things, and she's wonderful, sweet girl that just kind of. You just start playing a song and she can play along, and she's great. She's got a great attitude, and it's really sweet, really fun. So she's going to get up with us too. So it's
excellent.
Fun. Yeah, so they asked me to do this thing, and
well, that was actually one of my questions. Was how did a slave of New Brunswick become the spokesperson for Asbury Park?
I live in Asbury Park now.
Well, yes, you do.
I used to come to play Asbury Park now. The irony is, I've been living in Asbury Park for maybe 3 years now, and I hardly ever play Asbury Park. Now that I live in Asbury Park, I have to get on planes and fly far away to make music. But so I'm honored to be asked by the town of Asbury Park to kick off this series that they're getting into, like this coming year. There's a number of exciting things happening. Probably the most exciting would be a Smithsonian exhibit, a traveling Smithsonian exhibit, which I believe the first stop is Asbury.
Yeah.
And and it's been put together by Robert Santelli, who's a guy I know from Asbury Park.
Who was here a couple of weeks ago talking about this. Yeah.
Oh, good.
And that's kind of the thing. Like this is a concert. No, make no mistake of that. It's a concert with Glen Burtnik and friends and Outside the Box and the Mayor's Players.
Yeah.
But it is also the major announcement of Asbury Park's Musical Heritage 2011, which will be going on throughout the year 2011, kind of starting with the Light of Day concerts in January, then the Smithsonian exhibit, and concerts, celebrating the history of Asbury Park music that even goes back further than 1973.
Sure, yeah. I just found out, I've been reading up a little bit of my history of the music of Asbury Park, and I'm ill-prepared to say his name, Lenny somebody. Anyway, there was a big hit record when I was a little boy that from a guy that was from Asbury Park. That's a great story, isn't it? And and it wasn't Bruce Springsteen. So, there is this campaign that they came up with. They want to brand it as Asbury Park, where music lives.
Yes.
And recently, I put a choir together for a show I had done for a Beatles show, which is basically how I started working with Emily here. And there was a girl from the choir that caught wind of this, and she said, well, why don't you write a song for it? And I thought that was a really good idea. So I wrote a new song just for the, for that campaign called Where Music Lives. So hopefully it won't suck. And
Which, while I would love for you to play it for us tonight, I would not ask you to spoil the surprise for Thursday.
I'm not really quite ready for it. And
perhaps it's not done.
Well, you're right. The bridge isn't done yet. Come on. Besides, my stock line is I could play it for you, but then I'd have to kill you. So, we'll put it off till a couple of nights.
We're so lost. No, I am not, man. Dude, I dropped my phone. Oh, the road! Whoa! Okay.
How would you like to save your life from an ugly, reckless driving death? Don't answer yet! There's more! Act now by slowing down, and we'll guarantee you complete satisfaction! That's awesome!
In the real world, there is no spokesperson to prevent reckless driving. There's only you. Speak up.
Whoa, Andy, slow down.
Indeed, that is exactly where we are. Brookdale Public Radio, 90.5 The Night. Jeff Raspe here with Glen Burtnik and Emily Grove. You're going to have to get closer.
Get closer?
It works now, but you're going to have to get closer.
All right. I can do that.
There we go. Good. Now we can talk to Emily. Glen is here because on Thursday, he and Emily and a whole bunch of other people are going to be at the Stone Pony in Asbury Park, kicking off what should be a pretty amazing year for Asbury Park and especially music in Asbury Park. Not just the current stuff, a lot of which we celebrated the other night at the Asbury Music Awards, but the history of music in Asbury Park that goes back further than John Bon Jovi and Bruce Springsteen and Southside Johnny and Count Basie and Duke Ellington and Tommy and Jimmy Dorsey and Frank Sinatra. But Glen Burtnik is here. He's going to sing for us. Although he probably isn't going to in the next 6 seconds because he hasn't got his guitar on him. There we go.
I could start right now, and then it would be under the 6 seconds.
What are you guys going to be doing on Thursday night? Is it going to be like a Glen Burtnik show with Glen Burtnik songs, or are you going to be, singing things from the history of Asbury Park? Or
I was thinking about that at first. I was thinking about doing some. Maybe doing a Springsteen song or something like that. But eventually, it kind of turned into just doing my thing from when I sing. And when I asked Christine Martucci and Anthony D'Amato, I just said, what do you guys want to play? Also, George Worth is going to play with me, too,
cool.
Who, I really admire these people. George Worth is a super talent, great songwriter. So he's got a song, Memorial Drive, which I love.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll be doing that. And Christine Martucci is doing a song of hers called Ocean Avenue.
Yes.
So it's kind of like there's a bit of the flavor of music inspired by, without having. I think everybody knows Springsteen songs, so I didn't think that we had to play them for anybody.
That's a good idea. And they're going to play a lot of them tonight, anyway, as they celebrate the release of The Promise, the Darkness box set, down there at the Stone Pony. So the show is Thursday night. Glen Burtnik, Outside the Box, the Mayor's Players, a whole bunch of special guests. Where is it? Doors are at 7 o'clock. I can't see this far. The screen is too far away from me.
Actually, I heard it starts at 7.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's going to start at 7. That means doors are even earlier.
Yeah, I'm a little.
I should really figure this out because I'm supposed to go. So it's somewhere in that range is when you should show up at the Stone Pony for this on Thursday night. Glenn has got his upside down and backwards guitar. Yeah, man. And he's going to sing a little something for us.
It's me on the back.
That's right. You got yourself circa 1986 there, laminated on the back?
I think 89. It's 1989, but when hair was big and pants were
not
something like that. Yeah, So you want me to play it?
Yeah, that would be good.
This is a new one. It's called "The Fire You Can't Put Out." Jack in the alley, don't give a damn. Blood on his mind, a cigarette in his hand, and a fire you can't put out. Jane in the window, looking for a friend. Blows out a candle, lights back up again. It's a fire she can't put out. Ishmael and Isaac choosing up sides, house up in flames with a baby inside. It's a fire you can't put out. What does it mean to you? A dream to you alone? Is there something you should know? First responders arrive at the scene, but the hydrants are gushing out gasoline on a fire you can't put out. You slow down to stare, almost hypnotized, but like a solar eclipse, you better cover your eyes from the fire you can't put out. What does it mean to you? A dream to you alone? Is there something you should know? Heaven and hell had a mighty good run, but they couldn't keep it up when all is said and done. From the fire you can't put out. It's a fire you can't put out. From a fire you can't put out.
One by one.
They step forward.
A nurse.
A teacher.
A homemaker.
And lives are saved.
But the problem is enormous.
Every 3 seconds, one person dies.
Another 3 seconds.
One more.
The situation is so desperate in parts of Africa,
Asia.
Even America.
That aid groups,
Just as they did for the tsunami. Are uniting. As one.
Acting.
As one.
We can beat extreme poverty.
Starvation. AIDS.
but we need your help.
One more person.
Letter
Voice
will mean the difference between life and death.
for millions of people.
Please join us.
By working together.
Americans have an unprecedented opportunity.
We can make history.
We can start to make poverty history.
One.
By one. By one. Please visit one at this address. We're not asking for your money. We're asking for your voice.
Glen Burtnik here on 90.5 The Night. He and Emily Grove are my guests for a little while tonight before they head over to rehearsal for the big show on Thursday. Once again, the show is Thursday at the Stone Pony in Asbury Park, Thursday the 18th. The Asbury Park Musical Heritage 2011 concert fundraiser featuring Glen Burtnik, Outside the Box, the Mayor's Players, and a whole bunch of special guests. There is an admission charge, but proceeds are going to benefit the Asbury Park Musical Heritage 2011 celebration. AsburyParkMusic2011.com for more details, which will be kicked off and announced on Thursday night at the Stone Pony with Glen Burtnik and friends, Outside the Box, and the Mayor's Players, which, as the name suggests, is actually a band that includes the mayor.
Have you seen them?
Of Asbury Park. I have not seen them, but I've heard many great things.
They're cool. Yeah, it's great. It's really great. It really is. And I really dig it. I caught Outside the Box in the past year, and I loved them.
Oh, they're
Really good.
amazing. People were at the Asbury Music Awards, for anyone who wasn't there. They backed Erin Schewel. And so the Outside the Box guys kind of filled in as her band, and they tore the roof off the joint. Outside the Box and Erin Schewel. And as people were walking around later that night, they were, oh my God, they were so great. They were great. And I just happened to have spoken to, I think it was Jeff from Outside the Box and Erin, who both said, yeah, we figured this out this afternoon. So Saturday afternoon, they figured it out. And then they just blew the doors off the joint Saturday night. That's amazing.
Yeah, that is nice. That's nice. Wish I had, I kind of showed up late. I missed.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's okay. You stayed late.
I sure did.
So Thursday at the Stone Pony, the Asbury Park Musical Heritage 2011 concert with Glen Burtnik, Outside the Box, the Mayor's Players. Glen Burtnik and his band of all-stars, including our other guest this afternoon, Emily Grove, will be there. Who else did you say? Christine Martucci's going to be there. Anthony D'Amato. George Worth. Joanna Burns.
Mark Muller. And Sarah Tomek.
Sarah Tomek, Eric Safka.
And Jeanette Jones.
And Jeanette will be the band.
Yeah.
So that is, that's...
There might be more girls than guys.
I think there are, yeah. When you're in charge of putting the band together, I see what you're doing.
Right. I basically go for the best looking.
Sells the tickets, right?
Go on.
So let's see. Are you guys going to play us one more to take us out? Because somewhere around 6 o'clock, I have to call Daniel Lanois, and we'll be talking to him on the air.
He's not important. Well,
but this is very cool. Thank you extremely much for, that's not even a real phrase, but if Sarah Palin can make up words, I can do that. For coming down and spending some time with us. I know you guys have to get to rehearsal for this thing on Thursday night, and I will see you there because I am supposed to be there. As soon as I get off the air at 7, I'll run down there myself. And,
you say you're supposed to be there.
I am supposed to be there. I will be there as long as...
that's an odd way to put it.
As long as I have a ticket, I'll be there.
I'm supposed to be there, too.
Horseradish. Is that for horses? Banana. 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 Here comes the rain. We need a hat. And why do we need a hat? To see John. That's right.
When you talk with your child, you build vocabulary, and learning starts long before school does. For more tips, go to bornlearning.org.
For more information about resources in the tri-state area, call 800-216-0577.
The Asbury Park Musical Heritage 2011 concert fundraising event at the Stone Pony Thursday night. Proceeds will benefit the Asbury Park Musical Heritage 2011 celebration. You can find out more not only at stoneponyonline.com, but also asburyparkmusic2011.com. And of course, Glen Burtnik's email address is glenburtnik.com, right? I just guessed at that.
No, but maybe let's see if that works. Are you looking for glenburtnik.com? Yeah, that's right. What do I know?
But cool. Thank you very much, Glen Burtnik, for being here and for playing the show on Thursday night. And thanks to Emily Grove for coming by as well. And perhaps sometime in the not too distant future, you'll be here all by yourself. Yeah. Talking about a new record.
Maybe, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Could
yeah,
be,
she's got something coming up. Yeah, right now.
Something, yeah. A little bit of an EP going.
Cool. Well, thanks, Glen Burtnik. And we will see you Thursday night at the Stone Pony.
Cool. I don't want to lose you, but I don't want to use you just to have somebody by my side. I don't want to hate you, I don't want to take you, I don't want to be the one to cry. Now it don't really matter to anyone anymore. Like a fool, I keep losing my place, and I keep seeing you walk through that door. There's a danger in loving somebody too much, and it's sad when you know it's your heart you can't trust. There's a reason why people don't stay where they are.
Baby, sometimes love just ain't enough.
Now I could never change you, and I could never blame you. Baby, you don't have to take that fall.
Yes, I may have hurt you, but I did not desert you. Maybe I just wanna have it all.
It makes us sound like thunder. It makes me feel like rain.
And like a fool, we'll never see the truth. I keep thinking something's gonna change.
There's a danger in loving somebody too much, and it's sad when you know it's your heart you can't trust. There's a reason why people don't stay where they are. Baby, sometimes love just ain't enough.
And there's no way home when it's late at night and you're all alone. Are there things that you wanted to say? And do you feel me beside you in your bed? There beside you where I used to lay.
And there's a danger in loving somebody too much, and it's sad when you know it's your heart they can't touch. There's a reason why people people don't stay who they are. Baby, sometimes love just ain't enough.
Baby, sometimes love just ain't enough.